A very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on TV1. We've got the latest of news lined up for you from here at home and across the globe. But first, a look at your top stories.
Parliament adjourned till tomorrow due to lack of quorum. Over 15 million tablets of narcotic substance discovered inside a container at the Colombo port. A search operation launched to locate the Digadantu-1 tusker. Dozens missing after strong Japan earthquake and mudslides.
Taking a look at your news in detail, the 72nd anniversary celebrations of the UNP is being held at the UNP headquarters, Sirikota, under the theme 72 Years of Work and Work to be Done. The event is presided over by Party Leader and Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe. In more local news, Parliament has been adjourned until 10 tomorrow morning due to the lack of quorum. According to our correspondent, only 16 MPs were present in Parliament this morning. The debate on Economic Service Charge Amendment Bill was due to take place in Parliament today. However, due to the lack of quorum, Parliament was adjourned by Deputy Speaker Ananda Kumarasiri. Over 15 million tablets of a narcotic substance have been seized from a freight container at the Colombo port.
The police media spokesperson SP Ruwan Gunasekara said the tablets were discovered following a raid carried out by the officials of the Police Narcotics Bureau and the Sri Lanka Customs. Police said the value of this large haul of tablets has not been estimated as yet and added this variety of tablet cannot be imported into the country. Police said the freight container had reached the Colombo port from India bound to Libya.
Foundation stone was laid to commence construction and disaster management, Palitha Rangi Bandara.
The foundation stone was laid to construct a housing project for low-income earning families in the Surakulaba area. There are 198 countries in the world. The organization named Notch, which is based in Germany, has conducted a survey to assess how well these 198 countries handle disaster situations. In 2009, Sri Lanka was placed 98th. But in 2018, we have come up to 4th place. We have become the 4th most vulnerable country to face disaster situations in the world.
And one of your top stories this afternoon, a search operation was launched to locate Digadantu-1 tusker, which went missing about a month ago.
Wildlife officers say the tusker is suspected to be in the Mudiyannagama area in Galgamur. The tusker was in the Kalaweva sanctuary last July and was treated for its wounds. Wildlife officers say the Digadantu-1 tusker is currently roaming in the vicinity of Galgamur. Search operations for the tusker is underway around the Galgamur area.
Still in local news, now a serious case of food poisoning was reported from the Templesto estate where 54 children were rushed to the hospital for treatment. The children are aged between 1 and 10. 19 of them are being currently treated in hospital while 2 children were transferred to the Navalapitiya hospital for further medication. The children had fallen ill after consuming a meal provided by an NGO last evening. Now, an individual has died after drowning in the Konagama River situated in Katupotha.
Police said the individual died last night. The deceased is a 53-year-old resident of Konagama. The body was recovered earlier today following a search operation conducted by the police, the diving unit of Sri Lanka Navy and area residents. The body was inspected by the Waripula coroner following its recovery.
Today marks the 10th consecutive day of the Gum at the Door-to-Door initiative. 6 teams together with the students of the University of Peradeniya toured in several parts of the country to look into the plight of the people living in rural Sri Lanka.
Gum at the Door-to-Door initiative.
The Gum at the team met with the locals in Kokaville this morning. The main issue faced by the locals in the area is the lack of clean drinking water. They are also threatened by wild elephants in the area. The two main issues faced by the residents in the Habarana village in Asirigama are the water crisis and the wild elephant threat. The wild elephants destroy the cultivations of the villagers. The locals also face difficulties due to the absence of a proper road in the area. Another government the team toured in several villages in the Gaul district. They charged the road from Udugama to Gaul through Nakia Denia is in a dilapidated state.
Come at the door-to-door initiative.
Taking a look at your sports news this afternoon, the rally bearing the torch of the 30th Mahaweli Games commenced from Colombo this morning.
The rally commenced after a glamorous opening ceremony held at the Independence Square premises. The MTV-MBC Media Network is the official media sponsor for the 30th Mahaweli Games. Meanwhile, President Maithripala Sirisena symbolically planted a jack tree at the event.
And that's all the news we've got for you this afternoon. To follow details of these stories and more, you can of course log on to our award-winning website www.newsfirst.lk. I'm Charlene Benedict for the Newsfirst team. Your latest news update will come your way at 1:55. Good day.